That turkey just put on a show. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it.
See, that ain't that far across there. I can hear him drumming right here, right?
Boom! Let's go! That is awesome, dude.
Don't stop the clock.
I've hunted with you before, Phil. It used to be me, the young whippersnapper.
That's why you don't quit. That's there's another Ewing turkey. Huh? Come running around this corner doing Mach 2.
That's some spring thunder I had before. Yeah.
One more to go. One more to go.
Oh my God.
Doc and I are already set up on a turkey gobbling. He's been gobbling from dark. There's Doc right there. The decoys right there. There's a food plot that sits down beyond the decoys. He's down off his bottom, probably 200 yards, gobbling really good. Here we are, trying to move on these turkeys. And Doc says, look at there, these are not planted.
We walked right by here. I just found this trophy. This is more what we walked right by here yesterday, and I didn't see them. I guess.
All right, so Doc and I just came down to his bottom field, which is absolutely beautiful. And this turkey is gobbling up on that ridge, and so Richard's trying to explain it to me, so I just decided I'd pull up on long eggs. You see that right there? So that's the field right there.
Gotcha.
That turkey's up in there, isn't he?
Yep.
Right up in there.
Right in there.
Right up in there. Man, that's big woods back in there. That's another food plot, ain't it?
Yeah, another patch back in there deeper.
But he's right now, he's right up in here. We've set up in this field and got our decoys out. We hadn't called to him yet. Hey, you gonna call in a minute? We're gonna call him in a little bit. We got a turkey started gobbling up there on his own, so we're gonna see what happens.
He's on that hardwood ridge right here. Yeah. Sometimes they'll pitch in the bottom from there. If you want, there's a woods road behind it we can go up on. But lots of times they come in the bottom. When he gets here, you tell me when.
Yeah, man, Dr. Reid.
David Blanton, that bird came a long way. That was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That turkey just put on a show. I'm telling you, Richard, we started early. You know, we was all in turkeys early, and then you said, let's go down to the bottoms.
Just see, when it gets quiet, sometimes just come down here.
And when we're trying to figure out what tree to sit by, he gobbled, didn't he?
Yeah, just right on that ridge.
Right up there.
By himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy this time of the year. Shooting David's gun, I've got to get one.
You like that little bush now, red dot?
That red dot, sweet.
Is that
you
not?
hold it on there and you see what it did. He didn't move a muscle.
I'm telling you.
I like this.
Look at it, he shot the decoy head off. Look at that.
Look where the decoy head went.
Look at that turkey right there, though, man. Look at that dead turkey right there. So Doc took out the tom and the decoy head. Golly.
He's slapped full of pellets. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you. He's a 3-year-old, ain't he?
3.
Look at
He's
that.
not a little old nubbin.
No, sir.
Nice beard on him.
Golly.
Pretty good old.
Ooh, good job.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
was
That
fun.
was awesome. 5:42. I'm out this afternoon, attempting to film myself shoot a turkey here in Mississippi. I just sat down. More than anything, I'm just doing some recon to see if I can maybe put one to bed right at dark. Come in here in the morning with a game plan, but I've been in here for a little bit, let things settle down. I'm gonna kind of maybe call a little bit and see what happens, but it's a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's my last morning here in Mississippi. Came here on Doc's place. Didn't know where to start. And I can hear 3 gobblers. First gobble was 6:15 a.m. early. I've already got my decoys set out. That's what I'm talking about. So these gobblers, these 3 gobblers, they were down in the bottom gobbling good, obviously on the roost, and right after they flew down, now they've shut up because they're doing their daily thing with hens. Typical, they've just shut up. I have yelped just a couple of times very lightly. I am not going to push the envelope and try to get down there with them because they would see me coming off this hill. What a morning. What a morning so far. You see that green field way down there? I'm actually going to try to take my decoys and back up maybe 40, 50 yards. From a video standpoint, I need the turkeys, if they come up this road towards this green field, I need them to be completely focused on the decoys so I can do what I need to do and not caught off guard by the decoys. These turkeys are actually riding these hardwoods a little less than 100 yards away. I mean, they're right there. I was gonna move the decoys, but I see one full fan down there and 2 or 3 turkeys. I can't tell if there's 2 gobblers or 1 gobbling jakes and hens. I don't know, but I know we ain't gonna be moving. You can believe that. Crawling my butt back to my setup behind this thing ain't been used in years, so don't think I'm sitting up behind her and feed her. I'm not one that's got any food in it, unless they're eating pine cones and pine straw. Put my glasses on. So I just yelped very lightly and the hen answered me. Just off the end of this little field right here, not far. There comes a turkey right here. Okay, so that was cool. I called 4 jakes into the decoys. They hung out for 15 minutes. And they've eased back down to where that gobbler gobbled when they were coming in. The gobblers got big. Less than 100 yards, 80 yards, probably max. The turkeys are right there. They were within 250, 300 yards for sure. Part of my challenge, a big part of my challenge, is getting the sun right. Where the turkeys are, the sun is horrible to set up right in here. I just gotta have the sun right, not only for video, but also to give me a little more cover. I can't be sitting out in the sunshine. You get lens flare off the camera and you just light it like a Christmas tree. This time of day, what you'll see first on turkeys in the woods is just that sunshine off the black feathers. They'll just shine. Them turkeys are answering this call right here to my right behind me, really. I think they're coming back. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell y'all what. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it. That just really happened. I'm not kidding. I got a lot to say, boys. I'm just gonna tell y'all something. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I am so overcome. Sitting right by that deer stand right there. I don't know which turkey I shot. I just know two long bears popped in, and there's the one they were trying to breed. Here's the one they were trying to, got a little bloodage on that one. And here's the one that died. And I'm just telling you right now that that's a giant gobbler. We just shot a giant gobbler right here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Look at the spurs on this turkey. Look at the spurs on that turkey. This is at least a 4-year-old. I want to thank my buddy Reid. Let me come down and hunt his place. His daughter Sydney got married last night up in Oxford. I went to the wedding and came back down to hunt this morning, and I'm just telling you. Oh my gosh, that's I know this isn't scripted or polished, or but I'm just so blown away with emotion right now. Sitting here with my turkey that is unbelievable. Running around with this camera trying to film myself, and oh my gosh, thank you, God. Thank you for this blessing. What I have learned about this turkey hunting, or I have been forced to rethink, is when you're filming yourself like I am, you're forced to hunt with more patience, because in this fast-paced world we live in, even turkey hunting, it's all about running and gunning and getting on a turkey, and sometimes you just got to slow it down and be patient. I don't know what time it is right now. It's got to be 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. It's 10:15. I've been on these turkeys for 4 hours, and I hadn't moved 150 yards. Now I understand why a lot of these old-timey turkey hunters were so successful and deadly on these turkeys, because they had patience. And that's a lost art right now. But this right here is proof in the pudding. Look at that.